Hey guys, welcome back to my garage. Got a couple day project, not because it's really long, just because I don't have the time to put into it. I work nights, so I'm going to try to get this done before I go to work. So you might see me change shirts in these videos. Maybe one of them, my hair won't be a total mess. I don't know. We're going to get crazy with it. So today in my garage, what I've got is a Cub Cadet Super. It's a 2072 model. It's my friend Jamie's. These are made from 1987 to 1989, I believe, and they've got a 20 horsepower in them. And they're pretty big tractors. They're called a super garden tractor, so it's a little bit bigger than your average garden tractor. Big old fat tires on the back. So, Jamie is a buddy of mine. He kind of got me addicted to tractors. And he's the type of guy who, if I'm working on something, let's say I'm having problems doing a valve job or something, I can call Jamie and he'll be like, oh, I'm out and about, I'll swing over. So he just swoops in and shares some of his knowledge with me. And to me, this is how adults should act. Like, I'll help you, you help me. It's not a charge or anything like that. It's just people helping people with their hobby. So Jamie does not have a welder. So what we're going to work on for him here is right here is the rock shaft on these. And there's a lift, you can tell was welded on to the rock shaft. Let's see if I can get it in there. And it's welded on right there. And what it attaches to the rock shaft and to your implement. Typically, it's your mowing deck, but it could be anything. So this one is all hydraulic. So you just shift the hydraulic levers. And that raises or lowers your implement. So we got to get that welded on for them. So we've got to grind the rock shaft down, get nice bare metal, and then grind this lift piece down as well and get nice bare metal. That's about a 1/4 inch piece of steel. So if you're into welding, you know my flux core welder, really 1/4 inch is too much for it. About 1/8 inch is perfect. But we're going to give it a go. So I'm going to put on a few different passes of weld to get a nice clean base to start with. And before we can start cleaning or grinding or welding, we got to get this seat pan off. So we just got to get the seat pan off. Luckily, Jamie already took out a couple bolts here. We've got 2 up here to take out. And then on the other side, we've got 4. And then under the seat, we've got 4 here. And we might have to, looks like we'll have to take off the starter solenoid as well. So we got 8-10 bolts to take off. Not too big of a deal. So Jamie is the guy who got me into this hobby. And he's got plethora of tractors. Mostly Cub Cadet, but he's also got some Alice. I think he's got 1 John Deere. I can't remember all that he's got because he's got at least 40-some tractors and parts galore for all of them. So, again, he's somebody I've called. I needed a muffler for my Cub Cadet 127. He says, yeah, I happen to be out at my garage right now. Swing on over. We'll find one. Found one. Boom. Done deal. So, people helping people, that's what it's all about. If you get a second, hit the like button, subscribe, and if you're getting crazy, hit the bell for notifications. I need some help building Dan's Shop SD into a bigger platform so I can deliver better content. And it's kind of a win-win for everybody. All right, thank you much. You'll see I'm going to put a link down below in the comments for Jamie's Cub Cadets, as well as a link to tractordata.com if you want some more info on the Cub Cadet 2072 model. So hit the comments. Tell me what you think about the Cub Cadet 2072, and check out Jamie's page. All right, thanks. Just taking 10 minutes or so to get that seat panel off. We needed a 1/2-inch wrench, a 9/16, and a 7/16. Pretty quick, pretty easy. It's just turning nuts. Okay, we got that seat pan off. Took a whole 10 minutes. No big deal. So we can get a better shot of our rock shaft right here. And how this hooks on right here. So I got to make a couple marks on there so we know we get it back in the right place. And then we got to grind that down and get it ready for welding. Now we're going to spend just a few minutes getting that lift really cleaned up with the grinder. We want it real clean, real smooth so we can get a good adhesion with the welds. Now our next step is just cleaning up the actual rock shaft, get it nice and clean, remove all the paint, rust, and debris. Now just working my way around with the welder, making sure to get 2-3 passes on each spot, get a nice strong weld. Well, day 2 of our little project here, and we pretty much got all the actual work done yesterday. So today, I just got to clean off with a wire brush the rock shaft there, because we've got about 3 or 4 weld passes on there, really built it up. I'm hoping the old flux core welder is going to pull this together and it'll hold for a while. So I just got to clean that up with a wire brush, spray a little paint on there, and then we can reassemble everything, and then Jamie can get his crap out of my garage. Actually, it's not that big of a deal, but kind of fun to joke around. So we've had a pretty busy morning. I actually gave the old 3-legged dog a bath just before this. Nope, I thought the kids were going to run in here, but no, I just look funny. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. I'll run some footage of me putting it back together, but that's pretty much the end of the video. So you have yourselves a good one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, the whole YouTube spiel, blah, blah, blah. All right, thank you much. Opie, did you get a bath? Did you get a bath? Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah, you're a good girl. And just recruited my son Jackson to give me a hand. Have a good one.